In this video we will weather a bright colored modern electric locomotive. The process is very valid for a large number of similar locomotives.
Hello and welcome to another video tutorial. This episode will cover modern electric locos. The modern electric locos are not very dirty in general, so they need a very, modest, careful type weathering, and that's what we're gonna do today.
Here on the roof we will mainly work on the edges of this roof and fade the color there. We will also weathering the details on the roof. We will highlight the vent panels you see here along the roof edge with wash, and on the lower part of the body we will weather mainly the bogies. Let's start with the roof. For this I prepared a brown color mix which contains from burnt umber, black grey and cavalry brown. The item number for these colors are 941, 862 and 982. The can on the table says wash, but it's not, it's actually a paint. Sorry for that. I'm applying a masking tape around the sides of the locomotive, so we do not get this brown wash on the sides of this locomotive. With the mask in place, I spray a thin layer at the center of the roof. So here is the center line. It's just so you get a brown fade in this bluish roof. In real life, the pantographs are all the time sliding against the catenary, the overhead wires, so they shouldn't be covered with a layer of paint. So I sand a bit on the top here to get that metal shine back. We will now highlight the air vents up on the roof line using a blackish wash. This wash is not entirely black, it also has a brown component in it using a burnt umber. But it will stay in the lower part of these air vents and kind of highlight them. Give a very nice effect. See here, very nice. I'm using the same wash for the bogies, so I'm just brushing on using a paintbrush on the bogies, the suspension arrangement here. Wash that has landed in unwanted areas is easily removed with a cotton swab like this. Alright, let's continue with the roof. This is 2 pastel chalks. I'm just holding up the white as a reference so you see exactly the tone of the grey. It shouldn't be a white pastel chalk, it should be a grey. Now let's wipe some of that pastel chalk powder off. We will apply this powder using a makeup applicator. I picked this one up at Hennes & Mauritz, but you can find them decently priced also on a store like Forever 21 or Walmart, Lidl, to name a few. Well, we're working in this grey powder in the edges of the roof and also giving a bit of randomly fade to the roof. Once we're happy with the result, I will apply a layer of matte varnish over all, and then most of the effect will disappear, so it's in general a good idea to overdo the effect slightly. So I'm going over the vents also with this a bit and do some streaking down on the sides as well, just to fade that orange color a bit. Cool. Now it's time to apply some matte varnish over the entire creation so far. This is to seal the powder and also to fade it a bit for the second layer of powder. This is what it looks like after first layer of matte varnish. So here I go again with the gray pastel powder, fading again the edges of the roof. Then another seal with matte varnish. I think the roof is done now, but I wanted to add a bit more of that gray on the buffer and the lower part. Now let's just clean the windows in a kind of window wiper pattern and we're done. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please help others to find this video by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it on your favorite internet forums. If you have any questions at all about the video or anything here, just post it in the comment field below this video and I'll try to respond to that as soon as possible. If this video helps you with your hobby, please remember that all of this is made possible because a few of you viewers are supporting the channel. So if you want to be one of the good guys and contribute to the channel, get onto Patreon and set up a support account there from $1 per month. Or make a one-off donation via the PayPal dialog found in the video description below. Please subscribe to the channel and you will get a notification once next video gets published. Until that happens, see ya!